Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Beautiful. Atleko sukena ke. because we are Okanagan. Atlia Haitam because our land is very beautiful.
Hello everyone. Convocation, as we all know, is a time to celebrate and to rejoice. It's a time to gather together to recognize you, our students, for what you've accomplished. This year, we recognize that these celebrations come at a time when many in our OC community and our surrounding communities are hurting and mourning. On behalf of Okanagan College and the Board of Governors, we extend our condolences and deepest sympathies to the Tk'emlúps-Tshekouetmek community in response to the tragic confirmation of the remains of 215 children buried in unmarked graves at the site of the former Kamloops Indian Residential School. Our minds and our hearts are with all of the survivors and their families in communities in this region and across Canada who are not only impacted by this discovery, but who continue to live with the impacts of residential schools that have only begun to be heard through stories and documents like the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. Please know that the people of Okanagan College grieve with you and that we hold you in our thoughts. If you need support, please visit our virtual convocation page where you'll find resources that are available to you. Working with and learning from the Indigenous communities is very important to our college. We are dedicated to ensuring that this two-way process of listening, learning, and working together will continue to grow and develop as we continue to infuse Indigenous ways of knowing and doing into every aspect of what we do at Okanagan College. We understand that this means walking the walk as it pertains to reconciliation. And in the days, weeks, and months to come, we'll continue to share updates on how we are doing just that, and what role our students, employees, and alumni can play. Please join me in observing a moment of silence in memory of those who lost their lives, as well as the survivors and all of those impacted. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. My name is Dr. Andrew Hay. I'm the Provost and Vice President Academic for Okanagan College. It is my pleasure to welcome you to Okanagan College's 2021 Virtual Convocation Ceremony. To our graduates, we wish we could all be together today in person to recognize you with your friends, family, and supporters in attendance. As this virtual ceremony will demonstrate, your Okanagan College community is incredibly proud of your achievements and looks forward to seeing your future success. Please enjoy the ceremony.
Hello everyone, I'm Kang, and it's my privilege to be serving British Columbians as the new Minister of Advanced Education and Skills Training. I'm sending you greetings from the unceded territory of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh nations. Congratulations to each one of you on your accomplishments. I am so proud to be one of the first people to congratulate your success as you graduate from Okanagan College. As the largest outside of the Lower Mainland, Okanagan College plays a huge role in the community development of the Valley. I know that you are all part of the legacy and will carry it with you as you pursue your passions. Whether you're in Kelowna, Salmon Arm, Vernon, Penticton, Revelstoke, Oliver, or anywhere else in the Okanagan, I know that you'll be part of the next generation of community leaders helping to shape British Columbia and Canada in transformative ways. Your resilience has helped your region and province overcome so many challenges this past year, and I know you will contribute to an interconnected world to write the future of our province. You have achieved an incredible milestone, and nothing, not even this pandemic, can take that away from you. As a former elementary school teacher, lifelong learner, and a woman of color, empowering people through education is a value I hold close to my heart. COVID-19 has been devastating in so many ways, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you for setting an example and supporting those in our communities who may be deeply affected by this pandemic. I realize that not being able to be part of a large celebration in person because of COVID-19 is not what you envisioned when it comes to your graduation. I know that people who have supported you, your family, your friends, your professors and instructors, they are all incredibly proud. This moment truly belongs to you and to all the people cheering you on and who helped you get to where you are today. Thank you for your dedication and resilience in these challenging times. Know that we're behind you every step of the way and wishing you every success. Congratulations once again, and good luck to each and every one of you.
Hello, graduates, supporters, honored guests, and yes, that means each and every one of you. While we are all participating from different places today, I'd like to begin by respectfully acknowledging that I'm speaking to you from the traditional and unceded territory of the Syilx Okanagan people, on which our Kelowna, Penticton, and Vernon campuses are located, and that our Salmon Arm campus is located on the traditional and unceded territory of the Secwepemc. Graduates, I know this has been a day you've been looking forward to for some time, and you're not alone. I hope you're feeling the sheer pride and excitement that the OC community is feeling today as we gather together to celebrate you. And I am truly honored to be among the first to congratulate you. Since becoming president of Okanagan College this past April, this is a moment that I too have eagerly anticipated and reflected upon a great deal. As an educator, an administrator, a parent, and a lifelong learner, and someone who has witnessed the transformative power of higher education, I am a firm believer that days like today hold tremendous significance and, above all, promise. Personally, Convocation is one of my favorite events because it fuels my passion for college education. Convocation is a reminder that learning is not a destination. It's a process, a path, and not a linear one. Today, you earn a credential from Okanagan College, but I want to take a minute to reflect on the breadth of incredible skills you come away with that don't necessarily show up on your transcript. Learning in a pandemic requires determination, creativity, collaboration, resourcefulness, and above all, resilience. All of these skills you'll carry with you as you apply your knowledge and as you continue to better yourselves and those around you, as you help your families and communities to thrive. When I arrived at Okanagan College, I realized very quickly I was joining not just a place of learners and teachers, but a community into and of itself. As you leave here, I hope you retain that feeling of community and take it upon yourself to be a steward of it. I don't need to tell you that you're stepping out into a world with so many divides that are still needing a bridge. That sense of community, of working together, lifting each other up, empowering one another, being an ally and advocate is needed now more than ever. And I take comfort knowing that you, our graduates, will be the ones to bridge those divides. I hope you take confidence knowing you've been well equipped to do so. You will be the ones to improve and strengthen the cultural, social, and economic fabric of our region, the province, the country, and truly anywhere you find yourself in the world. If the past couple of years have taught us anything, it is that we as individuals and as a society cannot sit idle anymore. We cannot be observers to injustices or imbalances. Society often looks to institutions like Okanagan College to bend and correct social, cultural, and economic injustices. But institutions do not stand alone in that effort. Although we create the space for people to interact, to ideate, to broaden and deepen perspectives, and to debate, so that you, our students and graduates, can bend those curves. You are the agents of change. Now, I know that may seem like a lofty statement, but bear with me. If you look closely, you can see it at work every day, right here in our communities. As I've been welcomed so warmly to the region, it's been incredibly heartening to see how our students, alumni, employees, and supporters of OC truly are everywhere around us in the region. And you're doing incredible things. You can't drop your children off at daycare or school without encountering our early childhood educators. Our business graduates are growing and diversifying the businesses, not-for-profits, and social enterprises that are changing the face of the economy in the region. Our arts and science graduates are advancing research and practices looking at every aspect of our society, our systems, our health, you name it. And health. Wow, what a role OC Health alumni have played and will play. You've been the ones to take care of us in incredibly challenging conditions during a global pandemic. And you've done so in the region for decades and will continue to do so for decades to come. If you look at our homes, our schools, our hospitals, cars, trucks, boats, planes, it's safe to say that there is little around us that OC trades and engineering technology graduates aren't designing, welding, wiring, building, maintaining, programming, fixing, and troubleshooting to keep our way of life going. And with each passing day, to keep our way of life becoming more sustainable. Now that word sustainability is an important one to pause on. I think the pandemic has shown what a role education plays in sustaining us as humans. It fuels us. It motivates us. It gives us purpose. It gives us the skills to solve problems we didn't even know were coming. If you want to visualize and to see proof of the college's mission statement at work, just take a moment to picture the impact of our students and alumni make each and every single day. At Okanagan College, we strive to transform lives and communities. For you, our graduates, this is not going to feel new. This is something that you're not going to be starting tomorrow because you're already doing it. I encourage you to continue learning, continue sharing what you've learned. And in so doing, you'll continue to make the world a better place. You'll continue to bend those curves. Lastly, I know in education, none of us ever get to this day without a little help from others along the way. So to our graduates, I encourage you to seize this moment to find ways to celebrate with and to acknowledge those around you who helped you stay the course. And to all the supporters, the family members and friends who helped our students complete their studies during a pandemic, thank you. Thank you for the copious cups of coffee and tea you kept coming with, for the early morning or late night study sessions you participated in, for the kind words of encouragement you shared when they were needed. I hope you too take pride in the role you've played in supporting your graduate to get here today. It is also important for me to acknowledge the incredible team at Okanagan College. For each of our graduates, there is a team of people, both visible and behind the scenes, that are working tirelessly to make your experience one that you will never soon forget. To all of the team members at Okanagan College, thank you. Congratulations again, graduates. I know you'll continue to make us proud, and we can't wait to see what you accomplish next.
Asquest, my name is Gloria Morgan. esquest yoyat atchakat labunt. La isahuanhua. It's a good day today. Hello, students, families, friends, supporters, and everyone joining us from across the Okanagan College community and beyond. I am the chair of the Okanagan College Board of Governors, and it is my honor and pleasure to bring greetings from the Board of Governors and to offer my sincere congratulations to the graduating classes of 2021. Today is a momentous day, one of those rare times in life when you are given the opportunity to pause, to celebrate and reflect on what you've accomplished. So let's take a moment to pause and do just that. Graduates, congratulations. I hold up my hands to you for all you've accomplished. Well done. For me, this is a welcome chance to address you as you head out into the world to tackle your next challenges and opportunities. While the pandemic may be keeping us apart a little longer and requiring us to celebrate you virtually, there are plenty of things that COVID hasn't stopped. It couldn't stop you from making good on the promise you made to yourself when you first set foot into a college classroom. It couldn't stop you from accomplishing your dream. It couldn't stop you from supporting each other, your families, and your communities. You adapted. You persevered. You demonstrated tremendous creativity and resilience. All of these experiences and qualities I know will serve you well in the future. As we look out into the world, yearning for recovery and rejuvenation, for healing and reconciliation, for collaboration and innovation, I know you'll rise to the challenge. This is your time. We need big thinkers. We need mentors, people who lead from a place of compassion and empathy. We need people who stand up for what they believe in and who use their knowledge, their skills, and their voice for good. You can and will be the ones to sustain, build, nourish, engineer, entrepreneur, and invent our way to a brighter future. So today, I want you to think for a second about what role you can play. What steps will you take to continue to better yourself and your communities? Small actions you make today can lead to big ripple effects in the years to come. I hope your time at Okanagan College has shown you that you have the power to enact change, because you've done just that. You've transformed yourself through education. I encourage you to keep learning, and whenever you have the opportunity to do so, to turn around and pass on what you've learned. In doing so, you continue the cycle of education. The sharing of knowledge is at the heart of everything we do at Okanagan College. Whatever path you follow, I'm confident you'll make a positive impact on those around you. Lastly, whatever you do, have a little fun with it. Take time to laugh, savor, and enjoy the moment. And on that note, enjoy today. You've earned it. Let me get my drum. This is a song to help you on your way. Congratulations, graduates.
Graduating feels amazing. This is something that I didn't expect it to feel this great, and now that I'm here, it's a whole new world's opened up. Surprising because going through school, you question what you're learning and everything, but then when you come out, you realize that there's a purpose for everything that they put in there, and it just came out of nowhere, and everything that they taught us is entirely applicable. I knew Okanagan College was a place for me just because of how helpful the professors are and how easy it was to apply and get set up, and just the admissions process and everything too, and then just seeing how successful everybody is who graduates from here. The program was very intense, but throughout the entire time, we all knew that we'd end up with a good career, so it just helped us power through the entire time. Well, educational journey, it started off as something that I didn't exactly know where I'd be taken, and then as I worked my way through, I saw the careers line up and the different jobs, the different possibilities in my future, and then I was able to focus on the parts in the studies that were most applicable, and then take them forward into my job that I have now. My biggest takeaway from the program was definitely project delivery, learning how to control projects, manage tons of different projects at one time. You have 8 classes, 8 different projects or exams you're studying for, so you're constantly balancing time, learning time management, learning how to meet the expectations of 8 different professors at once, and that's going to prepare you for the job when you're learning how to meet the expectations of your boss and the customer and everything else.
I just love healthcare. I knew that's the job for me. And I know I've wanted to be a nurse my entire life, so I was very happy to see that I got into Okanagan College practical nursing program. Probably one of the happiest days of my life. I don't just have a job that I'm just going to work every day. I've got a career that I'm passionate about and actually make a difference and be happy doing it. I would describe my experience as a college student during the pandemic as definitely a struggle, an uphill battle, but honestly I feel like I'm a better nurse now for it. I've had to really learn critical thinking skills, independence when it comes to learning. I have lived in West Bank my whole life, but I'm from Kwakatoos First Nations in Saskatchewan. There's a large part of our program that was dedicated to teaching about Indigenous culture, and I think that's going to be very beneficial for all the nurses that are now going out into the workforce, because you have that background knowledge of intergenerational cultural trauma. It's definitely going to help just bring that nurse-patient relationship a lot closer. I'm excited to work in the Okanagan so that I can definitely connect with my patients better. I want to just help people be the better version of themselves, a happier version of themselves, and I just want to help any way that I can with that.
Hi, my name is Taylor and I'm graduating from the Civil Engineering program at Okanagan College. So I started in 2018, taking 8 classes per semester at the time. It was a lot, but it was an incredible experience, and I'm so fortunate that I've made it this far and to be standing here today. Just want to thank everybody along the way, all my profs and all my fellow students. It's been an incredible journey. The pandemic has definitely made it more challenging to learn online, but it's also opened up opportunities as well. It has all been about teaming up with your fellow students and coming together and facing adversity and managing our time well and putting time into certain places where is more needed. But that's why it's so crucial, because the world doesn't stop moving. Congrats guys, we made it through this together. It's been an incredible experience. Thank you to all my profs who have been so supportive. Thank you to my parents. And for those of you who still have one more semester to go, I know that you'll all do incredible. So good luck.
Education Council is the body that makes academic decisions at Okanagan College, including approving your graduation. On behalf of Education Council, I extend a hearty congratulations to all of our graduating students. Mr. President, the faculty have assured me that the candidates to be presented to you virtually this day have fulfilled all of the requirements of their degree, diploma, or certificate. An Education Council requests that you confer upon each one the degree, diploma, or certificate for which they are recommended.
By the authority of the Education Council of Okanagan College, I admit you to the degree, diploma, or certificate to which you are entitled.
My name is Yvonne Moritz, and I'm the Associate Vice President, Education Services, and the Interim Dean for Science, Technology, and Health. This is a challenging and complex time, but as educators, we understand that learning is at the heart of adaptation and resilience. On behalf of Science, Technology, and Health, We congratulate each of you for overcoming the many obstacles facing humankind to pursue and successfully complete your education. Mr. President, I am pleased to present the graduates for the Certificate in Healthcare Assistant. Michael Earl Batjek, Marlee Lynn Daria Best, Beatrice Elizabeth Brissart, Shantley Dawn Bruce, Carolyn Grace Curry, Katie Helena Dan, Hector Ruben De Luna, Mildred Dela Cruz, Kimberly Louise Diggins, Carol Ann Groot, Marissa Emmy Gullickson, Heather Rose Harward, Poonam Kanungia, Braden Michael King, Paige Kaylee Laidlaw, Emerald Fern Lawrence, Dominic Roy Lewis, Palvinder Kaur Mann, Jeremy Scott McDonald, Nancy Norton, Blanca Cristina Pacheco, Ashley Paul, Shannon Lee Paulson, Christy Lee Peterson, Cheyenne Cole Porter, Bailey Patricia Purcell, Jaspreet Kaur Rana, Miranda Lynn Raposo, Dallas Scott Reed, Shelby Brianne Rogers, Sarah Sampson, Risha Leanne Schultz, Emily Nora Schuster, Rory Mackenzie Seymour, Imogen Smith Richards, Nicholas Aaron Snell, Megan Margaret May Walker, Nicole Branca Watson, Lynn Carla White, Julia Bailey Worm. Mr. President, I am pleased to present the graduates for the Diploma in Early Childhood Education. Brianna Karan Florence, Daryl Phaedra Autumn Frost, Sheena Apala Gaxana, Katrina Elizabeth Kinney, Miranda Marchand, Chloe Lena Nikita Montour, Juliana Grace Pater, Brandy Alexis Pahowich, Ashley Erin Raham, Mariam Shahid, Tahara Debbie Jean Samard, Larissa Rose Stavro, Keone Alyssa Dawn Thompson, Hannah Catherine Eufemzef. Mr. President, I am pleased to present the graduates for the Diploma in Human Kinetics. Jacqueline Margaret Abbott, Kira Anderson, Jordan Eric Boltleby, Spencer Ben Lindholm, Thurman Matthews, Kyra Ann Olson, Noah Christian Patterson, Desiree Lynn Spence, Alexandra Louise Shand Velasco, Marco Vrarevich. Mr. President, I am pleased to present the graduates for the Diploma in Practical Nursing. Danielle Nicole Anderson, Ray Isabella Brown, Madison Ray Dobie Carlton, Tamaro Janelle Gustav, Tyler Ray Hepner, Leanne Michelle Jameson, Kaylin Jane Knox, Ashley Kosianix, Annie Van La, Joanna Maureen McClelland, Letitia Cheyenne Postnikoff, Jennifer Ann Reynolds, Cassandra Lynn Rice, Madeline Patricia Roach, Jessica Helena Rourke, Dakota Ray Skoluski, Charity Rose Starchuk, Bailey Diamond Churka. Mr. President, I am pleased to present the graduate for the Post-Baccalaureate Diploma in Marketing and Data Analytics, Emmanuel Torres Togel. Mr. President, I am pleased to present the graduates for the Diploma in Animation, Riley Wayne Bennett, Nyan Nguyen Chow, Summer Geneva Desilets, Ryan David Lazar, Sonia Markovic, Amber Nicole Phillips, Isabel Lynn Stutz. Mr. President, I am pleased to present the graduates for the Diploma in Civil Engineering Technology, Diljot Singh, Aidan Malcolm Allen, Ryan Bishop, Armin Singh Gill, Todd Gordon Johnston, Taylor Matthew Knoll, Christopher David LeBerge, Levi Jackson Pardue, Tyson Alan David Senek, Kieran Michael Stevens, George Mason Wilkins. Mr. President, I am pleased to present the graduates for the Diploma in Electronic Engineering Technology, Dane Philip Ashman, Joshua Lee Boxkey, Kevin Corbett, Saprit Singh Dutt, David Gerard Enns, Caleb Michael Galen Fox, George Patrick Hanna, Graham Michael Hurley, Katrina Emma Klejerns, Pranati Deranshabi Naik, Jinji Ren, Ora Ignatius Rowe, Oren Urami, Adam Arnold Zabanensky. Mr. President, I am pleased to present the graduates for the Diploma in Network and Telecommunications Engineering Technology, Harvinder Singh, Sean Louis Agostino, Jeffrey William Fleming, Scott Adam Hunter, Jacqueline Anne-Marie Johnson, Danielle Marie Kumali, Och Meg Beggar, Dawson Michael Monteith, Celeste Dalanwampu Monzon. Mr. President, I am pleased to present the graduates for the Diploma in Sustainable Construction Management, Alexander Robert Victor Fulop-Bartley, Sabrina Ann Gauthier, Chow Tai Huyen, Rory Glenn McGrinder, Neil Peters. Mr. President, I am pleased to present the graduates for the Diploma in Water Engineering Technology, Gemma Lynn Elizabeth Beckett, Kyle Adam John Giesbrecht, Kyra Celine Marsden, Kaylee Maria Snow, Siobhan Alexandra Uy. Mr. President, I am pleased to present the graduates for the Diploma in Computer Information Systems, Nicholas Wayne Alcorn, Greg Arthur Arneson, Calvin Richard Ball, Benjamin Michael Carrier, Rafael Salvador Dolor, Luke Anthony Doyle, Christian Tarshay Humphrey, Tara Lynn Marie Lauren, Arthur Linick, Helder Sumac Necker. David Anthony Paquette. Eric Harley Peterson. Min Trong Van. Roselle May Salcedo. Lucas Schaefer. Danielle Stroke. Alton Newman Wright Tate. Ali Kyle Thomas. Ryan James Udegard. Callum Oliver Watley. Lindsay Juliana Lianse Wong. Wanwei Zhang. Mr. President, I am pleased to present the graduates for the degree of Bachelor of Computer Information Systems. James Irwin Benke. Keaton Canuel. Daniel Jason Claggett. Hayden James Conlon Mowat. Richard Barry Humphrey. Andrew James Kinnear. Daniel Corey Mason. Douglas Emerald McBride. Dakota Riley Moore. Aubrey Julian Nickerson. Taylor Christina Schilling. Mr. President, I am pleased to present the graduates for the Associate of Science degree. Darbin Jeet. Gursawak Singh. Harkamal Pa. Harpreet Kaur. Jasneet Kaur. Kulwinder Kaur. Lovepreet Kaur. Parmanjot Kaur. Prabjot Kaur. Sankara Sajija. Simran Kaur. Jordan Noah Aylard. Harpreet Dugang Buller. Julia Nicole Brown. Dylan De Silva. Courtney Lynn Fornacero. Matthew Stephen Fulford. Emily Jane Funk. Simran Kaur Gill. Stephanie Darrell Gus. Kayla Gail Jones. Gurisimran Kaur. Ravneet Kaur. Simranpreet Kaur. Suraj Kiran. Rachel Ann Kring. Musgang Kaur Kunder. Emily Lemieux. Tylone Locke Mark. Lachlan McQueen. Michaela Chanel Parchment. Jordan Ross. McKinnon Scott. Amanjot Singh. Bowenjot Singh. Deepika Sood. Thank you very much.
That concludes today's virtual ceremony. I'd like to thank all of you for attending and extend congratulations to all of today's graduates. As a reminder, you can download today's program or request a printed copy on our convocation webpage, okanagan.bc.ca/virtual-convocation. If you scroll down that page, you'll find a guest book. We hope you will use this feature to send messages to your graduates and take time to read messages other graduates have left for each other. Thank you again, and best wishes.